Lovelies, my name is Jessica and welcome to Makeup.misfit, and I have an update for Are You Afraid of the Pan? I'm really excited about this one. I have a couple things to share with you guys, so we will get into that when we get to it, but this is a project that I came up with. It started in April of this year. It goes until April 4th of next year. Everything about it down in the description box, so go check that out if you're curious. The playlist is down there as well. So let's get into the products that I've been working on for the last few months. So a few months back, I rolled in Doug, which was awkward packaging. So I chose this MAC and Jeremy Scott face palette because it's round, it's hard to store. So I thought that this was perfect. This is also a face palette that I would love to have out of my collection, and I'm hoping at this point by the end of next year or even sooner. So what I rolled into this was not just the face palette, but it was the blush. And my goal is to hit pan. So as you can see, there is no pan yet, but as I dip my finger in here to kind of feel what it's feeling like, this area here, there seems to be a bit of a dip, so I'm really hoping that I can hit pan on this soon. I do feel like I'm close, but again, I felt that way a couple of months ago and still no pan, but I know blush takes a lot of work. Now, this is a blush that I do wear on a daily basis. If I don't, it's for one specific reason or another. Halloween was one of those reasons, so I do try to wear this as often as possible because I really do want to hit pan in this. This is a blush that I am hoping to do that sooner than later with, because this is one that is kind of holding up my next round of Pan That Face palettes. So I would like to hit pan in this soon. I think if it's not by the next update, it will be shortly after that. I can't see this taking me another 3 or so months, but you never know with blush. So we'll see how much longer this is in the project for. But again, the goal is to hit pan, so we shall see. So a few months back as well, I rolled in Real Monsters, which was a product that scares you. So instead of an actual product that scares me, I rolled in a shade that scares me, and I rolled in my Sydney Grace Golden Peach eyeshadow. So when I first rolled this in, my goal was to create a dip. Why I had that goal, don't ask me. So at the last update, I changed it and I threw a 10 use goal on here. So between rolling it in and the last update, I had only used it one time. Between the last update and today, I have used this 0 times. So I am making the decision to roll this product out. There is no way I'm going to reach for this 10 times within the next month. And honestly, I don't even know if I would reach for this 10 times before the end of this project. It's only November, this goes until April, so you would feel like that's a lot of time, but I just don't gravitate towards it. There's many other shades, either in projects or just in general, that I would much rather reach for, and that's what I've been doing. So I know that this is just sitting on the back burner. I have thought about using it a couple times, told myself I should, but I reached for something else instead. So I really don't want to feel, not guilty, but just like continue to feel like I need to use this even though I don't. So I'm gonna roll this out just because there's no point in having it in this project, and I don't want it to sit there while I could have something else in its place. So that's getting rolled out, which is exciting. At the last update, I rolled in Rocko's Modern Life, which was my favorite show as a kid, but this is a difficult to pan product. So what do I choose? I choose a lipstick. Now, I chose a lipstick because I'm not a lipstick kind of girl, but I wanted to finish this one off, which is also going to be difficult because there was a bit left. So between rolling it in and today, I was a little bit not really thinking when I went to go put the cap on, and I did not actually roll this down. So this is what it's looking like. It's a little squished, but surprisingly, there's not as much product in the lid as I thought there would be. Now, I want to say it was Emily and Max's deck of panning. Same thing happened with her, except it was her son who put the lid on with the lipstick up. This one was on me. So this is where we're sitting at. Like I said, my goal is to finish this. I really do hope that I can do that before the end of this project. I do feel like this may be in here until then, and I'm okay with that because I do enjoy this lipstick. I do like the color of it, and when I do reach for lipstick, this is the one I reach for, unless I can't find it. which tends to happen as well. But this is what it is. I like wearing this, even though I don't wear lipstick every day. I'm trying to, so I do feel like I'm making good progress on this. I'm hoping it's not going to take another 5 or 6 months, but we'll have to see. If I could get this close to being out by the end of this year, I'll be happy with that. And then January is my ultimate goal, but we'll just have to see how it goes, how winter goes, and how I feel about wearing lipstick. So I had a couple thoughts go through my head when I decided to roll out that Golden Peach shade by Sydney Grace. Now, I was debating keeping the prompt in and just replacing the product, or rolling the prompt out in general and just rolling in something brand new. Ultimately, what I chose is to keep the prompt in and just replace the product. And I chose that just because, for one, I would like to actually finish a goal with that prompt, but two, I was able to find something that I could put in place. I also did consider just rolling it out for now and rolling it in later on as well, but it's in here now. I might as well just try and knock it out. So as I was trying to think about what was in my collection and what is a product that did actually scare me, I came up with my Kabrow by Benefit. So I do feel like I've had this in this project. Let me know down below if I didn't, if I'm thinking of something else, but I do feel like this was in this project along with my Alice in Wonderland project before I completely finished that project up. So this has been around for a little bit. Now, the last time I really thought that I was going to hit pan because I was so close. I think I had a 20 use mark. I still feel like I'm really close, but my goal for this one is to use it 10 times. And I feel like that's pretty attainable because 10's not that much, but also I've been trying to think lately about what I'm going to use in my brows. So rolling this in right now is kind of perfect. I really have just been using eyeshadow lately, but I lost the brush that I was using and it was just a bit of a mess until I found it this morning in my purse. But I feel like this is good. So the reason why I rolled this in is because, as I've mentioned before, with whatever project this was in last, it has taken me a while to figure out how to use it. And in that sense, it kind of scares me because every time I go back to using this, I feel like I have to refigure it out. This was in for the prompt, figure it out for this project. That's where it was. So it has been in this project, it is back, and that's fine. So like I said, I do have to figure it out again on how to use this project or how to use this product, which in a sense scares me to start using it again because I have to go through that whole process of what works, what doesn't, what works now, what worked before, and what has changed in the meantime. So all of that to say, again, 10 uses on this product. I will be able to roll this out by the next update. I will more than likely use it the 10 times. And I'm really hoping that I can hit the bottom of this jar before the 10 uses is up. If not, that's not a big deal. But I would like to knock the goal out on this prompt and roll this prompt out for the next update so I can start fresh and roll something new in its place. So that is what I've decided to do. I know it wasn't too exciting because I didn't roll the prompt out and roll something else in its place, but I did roll in a brand new project, wow, I can't talk today. I did roll in a brand new product, so I really hope that that's okay with you guys because that's just what I decided I was going to do. So that being said, that is it for this update. I'm crossing my fingers that I can hit pan on that blush because I would love to have it rolled out, and I want to knock that face palette out of my collection sooner than later as well. It is a little bit older, as is most of the face palettes in my collection, so if I could knock that out, I would be very happy. And then that just means that I will be starting my Pan That Face palette a little bit sooner, hopefully. So stay tuned for that if you're curious. I don't have an exact month of when it's going to start, but it will be on the 17th of whatever month. I will also try to remember to link the playlist down for my Pan That Face palette for this year, so you can go check that out if you have not watched it. But again, the playlist for this project will be down in the description box, so go check it out if you're curious. I feel like I haven't filmed in a while, so I'm kind of all over the place right now, so I apologize if this has been a little jumpy and a little bit messy today, but oh well, it's the night before it has to go up for tomorrow morning. I really haven't had a whole lot of time to do this, so unfortunately, sounds like it's raining outside. It's raining outside. Okay, I gotta go. I will talk to you guys all later. I appreciate you, and that is all for now. Bye.